This is a Walkalong glider. It is a paper airplane designed to be kept aloft by a large board. But how does this piece of cardboard help to keep this paper airplane aloft? Firstly, the design of the glider helps to maintain flight. The straight dihedral is the upward angle of the wings, and it adds lateral stability, keeping the glider from slipping sideways. The Magnus effect generates lift because the glider spins through the air, causing the air to be deflected. The glider's wings are curved on top and flat underneath, causing the air above the wings to move faster and have a lower pressure. The air passing under the wings has a higher pressure and pushes the glider up. Now let's consider the three forces acting on the glider. The first is weight, the force exerted on the glider by gravity. It is determined by the mass of the object and the average gravitational pull of the Earth. For the glider to stay in the air, there must be an equal opposing force against the glider's weight. The glider's motion through the air causes the air to exert lift and drag on the glider. The lift is perpendicular to the motion and opposes weight, while the drag is parallel and in the opposite direction to the motion. Drag goes unopposed because there is no engine to generate thrust. Because there is no thrust, the glider is constantly descending. As the glider descends from a higher to a lower altitude, its gravitational potential energy converts into kinetic energy. The height decreases and causes the velocity to increase, which increases the horizontal distance the glider travels. If the weight is greater than the lift, the glider falls until it hits the ground. The lift must be greater than or equal to the weight to maintain flight. But how can that be achieved? When air flows perpendicular to a physical barrier, it has no option but to rise over the barrier. A vertical draft or updraft is a current of rising air. The board acts as a physical barrier, and its forward movement at an angle follows the glider as it flies, continuously pushing the airwaves up and under the glider's wings. This updraft provides lift, which keeps the glider aloft. Like Walkalong gliders, sailplanes, birds, and paragliders use updrafts to remain in stable flight and gain altitude. Now that you understand how the board provides lift to keep the glider aloft, you can make your own Walkalong glider and become a pilot. This glider is coming in for a landing.